want to thank you all for coming out to our St. Patty's Day show tonight. It's been a real pleasure to talk to you all. You know, and I want to thank the all-Irish lineup tonight, by the way. It was great. We had Russian Irish, we had Indian Irish, we had all kinds of Irish tonight, so Irish smiling. Your next comedian is an international touring comedian. He's been in films, he's been in movies, he's been in music videos, and he's here for you tonight. Please put your hands together for the serial killer of comedy, Mike Muratori.
I love performing in a bowling alley. Trying to do a clean set in a bowling alley is you trying to pick up a hooker in a circus. It's not going to happen. Just to let you all know. I'm going to try this, Arena. My friend Arena's from Russia. People complain about America. I've been to Russia. We went there together. We ate cat food. Just to, you know, be at home. I'm actually Italian, Puerto Rican, and black. It's a horrible combination. It's a horrible combination. I'm going to be you. A white guy. You're my spirit animal. You know what I mean? You're a cowboy, you're tall. I love that about you. I have all the strengths, none of the weaknesses except for three. I'm never on time, I steal my own stuff, and I forget where I put it. Girlfriend's Mexican and Irish. Imagine we had kids, Mexican, Irish, Italian, Puerto Rican, black. That's a gang fight in my own house. You know what I mean? I was whale watching the other day. Has anybody ever whale watched? I was whale watching in my apartment. She was sleeping. I said, can you get up and make me some breakfast? I've had it with you. She's a fat vegan. How are you going to be a fat vegan? There's no calories in vegetables. What, you knock out a field? Waiter walks up to the table. You ready to order? I'm so sad because the rainforest is vanishing. That's because you ate it. I've been married twice too long. My first wife said, I don't like the fact that you call me white trash. That's politically incorrect. I'm like, all right, you Caucasian debris. I don't live in a trailer. No, you live in a mobile mansion. She goes, you'll never meet anybody like me. I said, you ever heard of Thailand and $10? I'll get 17 of you. You clean my house. Give me $3 back in change. I got carjacked when I first moved down here, 76 Toyota Corolla. Why? I handed him the keys and said, here you go, feel good about yourself, cash in. He drove down the street with the windows closed. He passed out from carbon monoxide poisoning. I like to take the bus, do what I do, go on the bus. My friend is a born-again Christian. We're going to go on the bus together after the show. Anybody sitting here, sir? Nobody but the Lord. Whole bus will be yours in 3 seconds. I went to the gym, I'm farsighted, all right? I'm at the gym, I'm on an exercise bike, and a woman says to me, you're staring at me. I said, I can't see you, but your shadow's scaring me. Are you a chupacabra? You should have never left the house without a bag on your head. I hate the homeless, I want to share that with people. Okay, I live in the hood, right? And I gave a homeless guy a bath the other day. I put him on top of my new car and I drove him to the car wash. LA's the only place in the world with healthy homeless people. Have you seen this? Here, sir, would you like a cup of coffee? I'm allergic to caffeine. You live in a bush, drink the coffee. Here, sir, would you like a blueberry muffin? I'm allergic to white flour. Do you have anything in brand? He showed me he was swimming in my pool naked. I go, what are you doing in my pool? He goes, I'm taking a bath. I go, not for very long. I walked up to the second story where my apartment is. I plugged an extension cord in with my toaster and catapulted into the pool. I knew he was in heaven after I murdered him because I could smell the cloud. It smelled like B.O. I did my job. He's in hobo heaven now. I was walking down the street on Lancashire. It's raining, and I was with CT, the MC. I had on shorts, camo, and a bucket hat with a lasagna pan that I had to give to a friend, right? Homeless guy says to me, he goes, you have $1? I don't have any money. He goes, I'm going to beat you up. I go, no, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to cook you. I'm going to put you in this lasagna pan. He ran across the street. He got hit by a car. And I walked up to him. I said, now you're tenderized. And I ate him. He tasted really good. I meat tenderized him. He tasted like veal, only a little greasier. That was it. Because I'm the only Italian, Puerto Rican, black guy that can hunt, fish, and trap. I grew up in Connecticut. You know when it's cold out? When you wake up in the morning, you get a glass of milk, and you find grandma frozen in the refrigerator. My uncle came to visit me, white guy with a white afro. He looked like an old dandelion. I took his head and made a wish. Grow new hair. It's ridiculous, man. I have 3 black cousins. They aggravated me. I ate them too. They taste like flaming Cheetos. You have a 4th one, you get indigestion. You know what I mean? Karma. They owed me money. So there you have it. I was married to a Latin girl. Matt knew her. She was a nightmare. She would stare at me when I was sleeping. Look at my good eye. Look at my good eye. Pinche puto maniconcha no mayate. What are you dreaming about? REM sleep. Who is REM? Are you having sex with REM? Horrible. I hate people. I was a casting director. My credo was crush a dream, save a lifetime. My friend is a famous actor. He's in the audience. He actually has talent. They would come up to me, what do you think of my acting? I think your acting is a cry for help. I think your acting is a long suicide note. Have you ever thought about accounting? I worked in a modeling agency. Every guy went, you know, every guy wants to marry a model, right? Lady says to me, do you model? I said, I look like Adolf Hitler had sex with a monkey. What did I model? Did I model ski masks? Was I a lawn jockey model? I'm not going to have sex with you, my lesbian bosses. Welcome to modeling. Acting class in LA, right? It's a scam. $500 to feel the imaginary rain in the class like this. I could do mushrooms in my house and feel the rain for like 20 bucks. Come a sky, a rock, a mushroom, I could eat myself. God, people, I can't take people, man. I hate my own friends. You ever hate your own friends? I hate my own friends. They're all wimpy, I can't stand them. They'll whine and cry. You're like a real dude, you'll like murder somebody after the show. I know what you're about. You're a cop, you get it. I used to train you guys, you get it. People don't like police officers. Without police officers, you'd all be dead right now. It's horrible. They don't get it, okay? Everybody cries. I don't like guys that cry, criers. I'm half white. I tried to hang myself with yarn, not the rope of choice. Light fixture broke off and hit me in the head. So not only was I not dead, I owed the hospital $1,800. I worked at a suicide hotline. I got fired. Guy calls. He goes, I'm going to jump off of a building. I said, listen, don't look at it like that. Look at it as you're skydiving into heaven. I got fired. I got fired from everything. I hate my own family. I had a stepfather who was a real mobster. Everybody wants to be a tough guy. It's awful, right? My brother called me. My brother had cancer, and he goes, he had brain cancer, but he lived. And he goes, did you pay for my chemo because you love me? I said, no, I don't want to take care of your children. I don't care if I have to stuff you and put wires on your back to make you alive. I'm not watching your children. Matt was at my house when I got the call about my stepfather, right? My brother calls me and goes, he's dying. I go, who's dying? Our father. Your father's dying? I'll call you right back. Hang up the phone. I looked at my friend Matt. I go, you know the secret works. I've been praying for his death for 5 years. He's on my vision board, Tony Muratori. If you believe in a dream, it can happen. If you believe, you can make it happen. My whole family was criminals. I knew my grandmother was a criminal because she crocheted a .357 Magnum. You know, we had a dog that was in the witness protection program. The only one ever, right? So I go to see him, I go, what's up, Lucky? I'm not Lucky any now. I'm Lila. I transitioned into a German Shepherd. I'm with a good family. Get out of here. I quit doing drugs. I miss it. I smoke a lot of crack. I quit. These are new teeth. I stole these from Smile 2. They're nice, right? They're shiny. Cost enough. They're like $34,000. I drink a lot of caffeine. I still drink a lot of caffeine. I drink so much caffeine that I'm going to die awake. This everlasting life, I need to sleep, and then I gnaw off my own tongue. I bought a friend condoms the other day. He goes, I don't like the way they smell. I'm like, they're not supposed to be near your face. Is there something you're not telling us? My friend Stephen Glickman's in the audience. He lived with us for a year. My ex-landlord friend was the worst contractor ever in the world. Mexican dude. He built a house that looked like the Winchester Mystery House. Stairs that went nowhere. He'd walk around in circles in the house. I came home, I had to flush the sink. You know what I mean? You know about this, right? Ridiculous. I quit doing drugs. I smoke a lot of pot. I smoked so much pot during Halloween, I ate all the candy before the kids came. I panicked. I reached in the refrigerator. I handed this kid an onion. Snack out, Bobby. Think it's a big Tic Tac. I have a new car. I have a Subaru Crosstrek, as I like to call it, the lesbian mobile. I'll drive by the other woman and say, "What's up, girl?" You know what I'm talking about. I gotta keep it clean in here, you know what I'm saying? Telemarketers call me, do what I do, have phone sex with them. Hi, it's Sally from AT&T. Sally, what are you wearing? Click. I went to a tall man's shop just for kicks. Guy asked me, what could I wear? I said, what can I wear? He handed me a cufflink. You know, as you age, you shrink. I used to be 6'5", now I'm 5'3". Where's Grandpa? Right here. I'll be hiding. Cool thing about being short, I can rob houses now and just walk right into the doggy door and steal everything. You know, and if you're a short guy, you gotta try hard. You can't, you know, your husband's tall, right? He's tall, right? Tall, right? Tall. I have a blowgun. Oh my God, it's getting dark. Why are you stealing my purse? You're a black Italian. You steal it, but you're too lazy to leave. Stop it. My friend's in the audience. He's Mexican and Puerto Rican. He stabs himself and he's too lazy to leave the crime scene. So there you have it. Somebody called me an Armenian the other day. I said, please call me the N-word. Please don't call me Armenian. Anything but that. I mean, you know, come on. I had a gym accident, right? I'm driving on the exercise bike. This hot girl walked by and I drove my bike right into the wall. I didn't know you could disconnect them. I just flew right off. You know what I mean? I'm old. I'm a healer. I heal. I'm a healer. You're Christian. I'm a healer. My friend, Richard Chasler, says to me, what black man did your mother have sex with? I smacked him in the face again. I threw his glasses against the wall. Let me tell you what happened. He lost 20 pounds. He quit drinking, quit smoking weed, got a fiance. Healing hands, people. I heal, sir. I heal. I'm at the Comedy Store. A short guy comes on stage, midget. I'll say the word midget. We're almost the same height. It was a fair fight. I start moving. I punch him in the neck. I jump-start his thyroid gland. He's normal size now. Doesn't have to work the circus anymore. I like to dress up like Iron Man, but only a little fatter, and I fly through Hollywood, hitting people in wheelchairs and crippled people. They burst out of their clothes. They can walk again. They can function, but they're naked. They get an indecent exposure ticket. I heal. I smacked my gay cousin in the face. A ballerina flew out of his mouth. Now he's married to a woman. If you believe, you can make it happen, okay? You can make things happen, people. I used to live in Koreatown. I hate Koreatown. You've been to Koreatown? Yeah, it's terrible. I'm in a Korean store and I'm walking around. The lady says, you're gonna steal. I said, I'm not gonna steal, but you might eat your dog. It's noon. Enjoy. I ate her. You know what I mean? You eat Koreans are very filling. They're not like Chinese people. You won't be horny or hungry an hour later. You know what I mean? It's okay. I used to do a lot of Molly. I used to do a lot of drugs. I went to Venice Beach, and I'm walking on Venice Beach high on Molly, and I step down, and this little guy's like, hey, 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 hey. He was like a little guy on a skateboard dancing. I thought he wasn't real. I kicked him. He was real. I did 3 weeks in jail. Don't go to Venice Beach. I jumped into the ocean. I came out with used condoms and hypodermic needles on my head. I look like a gay hellraiser. It's not a good beach. It's not a nice place. You know what I'm saying? Where I live, I like the banging. I love this place. Comics will play anywhere because we have no self-esteem. As we're all witnessing right now. I'll get calls from my friend Carol Newell. It's like, boom, Mike, it's Carol. I have this great gig. You and Matt Walker are going to be performing inside of a washing machine. I'm going to pay you in clean clothes. Call me back. Boop. Mike, it's Carol. You and Arena are going to be performing in my ex-boyfriend's jail cell. I'm going to pay you with stabbings and hangings. Call me back. Boop. Mike, it's Carol. You and Jamilio are going to be performing at a cancer ward inside the chemotherapy machine. I'm going to pay you with new blood cells and no will to live. Call me back. Boop. Mike, it's Carol. You and I'm getting the light and I can't see because I'm farsighted. We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, boop, Mike, it's Carol. You're going to be performing at Pan Pacific Park. As I like to call it, PPP. Because the homeless pee on you. Call me back. Yeah, comics will do anything to get on stage. It's horrible. I wish I was normal. I wanted to be a normal person. I was going to be a doctor. How crazy is that? Yeah, horrible. I was going to be a forensic doctor. It didn't matter. They were dead. Didn't make a difference. I could make a mistake. Didn't matter. Okay? Didn't matter. They weren't alive. All my friends have rescue dogs. You have a rescue dog? Anybody? Okay. My family used to breed dogs. Don't get rescue dogs. My friend has 4 rescue dogs. Ask me how many legs the dogs have. They're supposed to have 16. 4 dogs, 7 legs. I said, why don't you glue them all together and make one whole dog? All right, you guys have been great. Thanks. Bye.